Now obviously yous lot know or should know that I don't give a toss about what's going on in Ukraine. The media's cult-like love of it makes me sick and I don't trust them, to be frank. Obviously, after years of lying to us about bat flu, if you ask me, anyone with half a brain cell would be sceptical of media reports, so naturally I laugh at most of the blatant propaganda pumped out whenever I see it. You know, whether it be Ghosts of Kiev or Heroes of Snake Island, the chances are it's always lies, but today I want to call out the gullible sheep running around supporting the current thing. Yes, it seems despite it now being common knowledge, the media and governments lied to us for the past 2 years, and who knows how many before, the brain-dead sheep are back in full cult mode like gormless zombies. Yes, that is how I see people in the comment sections of mainstream media reports and videos screaming support for whatever the lying scum media tell them to. Now, in recent times, I've actually noticed this is happening with tennis, which is a sport I don't really care about that much, but this is just so insane it actually needs to be called out. Now, as some of you might know, the Wimbledon tennis tournament happens in the summer and is soon due to start, but all is not well because Russian players have been banned from competing, which obviously some non-Russian players don't agree with. This has actually been a theme across sports and almost everything, as you might well know, because remember in early March the talk of banning vodka and all this nonsense because it's a cult, like I said. In fact, it's a bit like bat flu, where doctors, scientists and all of that going against the cult narrative got cancelled and smeared, usually within a couple of hours. Now obviously, the fact they're trying to ban these players is clearly pretty demented, considering the players have invaded no country and likely don't support any war to begin with, but the owners of Wimbledon are not my focus here and nor is the ban. What I want to focus on is the absolute brain-dead sheep often called the British public, because checking through comments and articles relating to this has shown most are so gullible it's actually embarrassing, as is the short-term memory these idiots have. I say that because after 2 years of media outlets being caught lying or covering for politicians, the public falls right back into line, parroting media narratives till they're blue in the face. Here you can see the endless drones demanding Russian players not involved with the war be banned from competing at Wimbledon simply because they are Russian. Now surely this is against the Equality Act 2010, as misgendering someone on bloody Twitter is, but if you can't see how demented that is, then you must be a brain-dead media drone at the end of the day. I mean, let's not forget the politicians of each country around the world decide when to go to war, not the general population, tennis players or any of us peasants. You know, the only thing they expect from us is the peasants to die fighting in it or pay more taxes to cover it, as you should know. Let's be honest, when Tony the Tosspot Blair illegally invaded Iraq under false pretenses, we didn't see Wimbledon banning British or American players from competing, did we? Nor was the England team banned from FIFA tournaments over it, so why is this any different to that? Oh yeah, I know, because the mainstream media told you to stand with Ukraine. It's very similar to when they told you to clap for our NHS heroes or get the jab and stay at home to save grandma. In fact, I would say bat flu derangement syndrome starting in 2020 has shown the media and politicians that the general public are just puppets who will chant whatever they tell them. This cult-like lunacy that praises discrimination based on nationality is literally proof of that to me, but even more so embarrassing is the fact that many on the so-called right are brought into it as well. Yep, so-called right-wingers are happily supporting cancel culture for anyone who's Russian because the media told them to. It's really quite pathetic and shows that even people who call the media scum are nothing more than puppets themselves, sitting there supporting the current thing parroted by the good old media. But anyway, that's enough for me on this one. I just wanted to call out that we support the current thing fuckpigs for being nothing more than media sock puppets. Now, before I go, remember to let me know what all yous lot think down in the comment section below as always. Subscribe if you ain't already, and I'll see you all in the next one.